Hello friends, how you doing? Welcome to Jamia's channel. Thank you for being here. So I want an extra large electric fireplace with specific style. What I want costs more than I want to pay. More importantly, I love the challenge and the idea that it's something I can build. And the adventure begins. I am more fulfilled with this fireplace than me buying it ready-made. I hope this video inspires someone out there that you can pretty much do whatever you put your mind to. Of course, I began my adventure by watching a bunch of YouTube videos. One video that really helped me the most is the one by H2O Bungalow. I am going to link it on the description box below. Thank you, girl. After I decided that I want 60 by 13 and 58 inches tall, I drew every frames and measure all 4x4s and plywood that I would need and add to lows. Since I do not have all the tools I need if I want to cut all these woods at home, I use the help of Lowe's cutting machine to my advantage. I measure and I triple measure. Trust me on this, if you want to take this on, you need to measure double time, at least 3 times. I put a lot of thought to catch little mistake in measurement because that's really important before I start cutting. And the little I had to cut at home, I used this affordable circular saw, more because my husband can help me in this department. Here is the first setup of the base part. Knowing that base is important, using the item tools to make sure I have made 90 degrees on the angles. So I went ahead and used this the screw to screw the base together, more because I do not have the power tool like type of a nail gun to put this together. So I figured out from H2O Bungalow's video that it's better to use screw because that's what she used, so I use that. What you're seeing is me putting it together before I continue with screwing them together. I think this idea of actually kind of like picturing it in my head and putting it together, take a step back and go back and working on it, make it pretty much easier for me to cut mistake out of it. This is me trying to show you how I put the plywood into it. So after I did bottom base, I went ahead and did the side base, which is going to be the outside perimeter of the fireplace. So I was using a nail gun and my husband did not trust me on that. So what he did is just took the nail gun from me. And I really appreciate it. I didn't even try to fight him on this because we work as a team, so that works well for me. So it did help me to do all the things that nail gun would do in a big scale. And I have to show him what I'm really trying to do because he was like making fun of me, like, what are you doing? Just buy this thing. But I really do enjoy stuff like this. I guess he knows that about me. I was trying to make him see how it's gonna go together. After we put the bottom and the frames together, we brought it inside the house. All I have to do at this point is to just cover everything else. This is the electric fireplace insert that I got from Amazon. I think I paid like 110 or less than that, I think. I'm going to insert the size somewhere on the screen so you can see. Thank you, babe, for helping me in this video. I really appreciate it. It's a teamwork. I felt bad because I really want to do this and it's just like, just buy it, but this worked well for me. And by the way, I did this in 8 days in over, so it's not like I finish everything the same day. I'll do it and just go ahead and do something else, and then go ahead and continue to work on it. What you're seeing me doing is I am sanding it. I like this electric sander better because it's easier, it's faster. This is pretty affordable too. It does have that little cup in there that nothing really goes in my face. So as you can see, I don't use PPE. That's why my hands is kind of messy, because I'll be at work not using gloves and I'm just doing everything like I'm a superwoman. So to go ahead and cover all the spaces that I have on the plywood, I use this wood filler. And when it dries in natural color of wood. I guess you can pretty much use any color because it's going to be covered anywhere. That's really what I did. And after I was done filling the spaces between the plywood, I went ahead and let it sit till the next day, and I went to sand it back again. You really don't have to use this tool. You can pretty much use sandpaper because it works the same way if that's what you prefer. I use both options. I need to fill the spaces in the bottom because there's this little space in there, and that's caused because the woods are sometimes not straight no matter what, especially the kind of wood that I bought. I use a caulk to cover it up, and that's it. I left it to dry for like about 5 hours. Went back in to prime the fireplace body. I did 2 coats of that, and I started to work on the outside of the fireplace. So what I did is I went to Lowe's again. I bought some molding. I just draw the style that I want, and I just went ahead and just make it happen. At this point, you can pretty much go in the freestyle, whatever you want. You can start with this, adjust your sizes and cutting of the wood and plywood, and then go with whatever you want. I want a simple fireplace pretty much, so and that's what I got. So I'm using the baseboard to, it's one of those molding parts. I'm gonna try to insert the names. They are all from Lowe's. Decided to add tiles. I use tiles and tile cement. And I used clamp to keep it in place while I'm working on the rest, while it's drying at the same time. really enjoy shooting this video. I do a lot of stuff like this, but I don't know, I just felt like I need to show you guys of more of what I do, especially if it can help somebody out there. The size that I have, the height is 58 inches and the breadth is 60 inches. It's a pretty big electric fireplace. So if I would want to pay for it, I'm looking at like about $2,500 to get something like this. But why pay that much if you can custom build yours? I did some filling in between because I saw some imperfection because of the type of plywood that I use. Then I sand it, wipe it off, and start painting. Please let me know if you have any question below. I tried to show details in this video, but I was afraid it was too long, so I had to cut it short. And just trust that if you have any question, you're gonna leave comment below. And if you for some reason want to see the behind the scenes, like where I show you every details, as much details as possible without wasting your time, that way I can plan for that. Eventually, I am going to fill in all the information on the description box so you can have as much information as possible. I'm going to link whatever I can link that I can find on the description box. If you need measurement, exactly the measurement that I have, if it's something that you want to follow and you need that measurement, I can send it to you too, or I can add it to the description box. I mean, I really enjoyed this project. I love to make my own things. I guess it's about time that I start sharing, encourage somebody out there. I like this insert because you can use it just for decoration, or you can use it as either, and you can change the setting on it. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making it. If you have any question, like I said, please leave it below. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not. If you want to see more of this type of video, please subscribe to this channel, and I will bring more DIY, something simple that you can do around the house. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Mwah. XOXO. Bye.